and welcome to the morning news. Today we have several stories talking about everything from TikTok scandal all the way over to important gaming news with Halo and PlayStation. To start off, we'll go ahead and go into TikTok. According to an article on TechCrunch, TikTok was found to have tracked Android users' MAC addresses until late last year. This information is coming via Natasha Loams, and the article starts out by saying, until late last year, social video app TikTok was using an extra layer of encryption to conceal a tactic for tracking Android users via the MAC address of their device, which skirted Google's policies and did not allow users to opt out. The Wall Street Journal reports users were also not informed of this from tracking per its report. Its analysis found that the concealed tracking ended in November as U.S. scrutiny of the companies dialed up after at least 15 months during which TikTok had been gathering the fixed identifier without users' knowledge. So if you were worried about TikTok, and turns out you had every right to be. Now, as of right now, it seems that everything is safe, but with the ban looming, if for some reason they manage to get outside of that ban, it is possible that these things could come back into play. So just be careful while using TikTok until we know for sure that we're able to keep it safe. In other Google and Android news, Android is now being used for earthquake detection and early alerts now on your Android phone. This comes to you by Mark Stogalis. Sorry, I probably butchered that name. Earthquakes happen daily around the world, with hundreds of millions of people living in earthquake-prone regions. An early warning can help people prepare for shaking, but the public infrastructure to detect and alert everyone about the earthquake is costly to build and deploy. We saw an opportunity to use Android to provide people with timely, helpful earthquake information when they search, as well as a few seconds warning to get themselves and their loved ones to safety is needed. First, we collaborated with the United States Geological Survey, USGS, and California Governor's Office of Emergency Services, Cal OES, to send earthquake alerts powered by Shake Alert directly to Android devices in California. So if you want to read more about this technology and the life-saving tech that Google has invested in order to help people, that's over on their blog. I will have that posted over on YouTube later on. In other news, GameSpot's Haley Williams reports Blizzard workers have revolted as they anonymously share their pay data. An anonymous spreadsheet with salary data was circulated among employees unhappy with wage disparities. Blizzard Entertainment staff are revolting over pay after an initial study meant to ensure fair pay didn't produce the desired results for workers. Last week, an anonymous salary spreadsheet began making the rounds among employees, and they found that the pay increases were not nearly what they were expecting. Their discovery comes as Bobby Kotick continues to make an enormous salary, far larger than many other in the industry. Bloomberg reports that most of the pay increase given after Blizzard's study were less than 10%, significantly less than most people expected. Employees at Blizzard Entertainment have previously described having to skip meals to make rent, while one veteran claims they are making less now than they were with Blizzard almost a decade ago. Another news from WccfTech, Bloodborne PC underwent big playtests round last month, may not support frame rates above 60 frames per second is the rumor. According to Francesco De Maio's report, the rumored PC version of Bloodborne has supposedly undergone a big round of playtesting last month. PC Gaming Inquisition, who talked about the port to the PlayStation 4 exclusive game back in June, together with other insiders, recently revealed that this round of playtesting addressed most of the issues that were found in the port. You can head over to WccfTech if you would like to read more. Over on the PlayStation blog, we have The Last of Us Part 2 update adds grounded difficulty, permadeath mode, and more. Brought to you by Matthew Gallant. Hello everyone, we hope you've been well, staying safe and enjoying The Last of Us Part 2. We've loved seeing all of you share the experience playing the game, whether it's by posting your thoughts and impressions on social media, sending us your fan art, or capturing your favorite moments in masterfully choreographed gameplay videos. However, that's not all that's been keeping us busy. We've been preparing a new update for The Last of Us Part 2, which includes new features, gameplay modes, trophies, and more, including the much-requested return of grounded difficulty. Best of all, it arrives August 13th. So let's get straight into the grounded update, what the grounded update includes. For veteran The Last of Us fans, grounded difficulty represents the ultimate test of skill. The difficulty raises the stakes by not only making enemies deadlier and ammo, upgrade, and crafting materials incredibly scarce, but also removing invaluable tools for survival, such as disabling listen mode, deactivating elements of the HUD, and more. Beginning with the update, Grounded will become one of the base difficulty options available when starting the story, so you won't need to have beaten the game once already to access it. Also, there are new graphics, audio, and gameplay modifiers. And they also go into information on new options and improvements. If you'd like to read the full article, head over to the PlayStation blog, and you can read Matthew Gallant's full write-up of it. Moving over to Xbox news, Halo Infinite has a report over on Twitter by Chris Lee. Today, I want to share an important Halo Infinite development update with the community. We have made the difficult decision to shift our release to 2021 to ensure the team has adequate time to deliver a Halo game experience that meets our vision. The decision to shift our release is the result of multiple factors that have contributed to the development challenges, including the ongoing COVID-related impacts affecting us all this year. I want to acknowledge the hard work from our team at 343 Industries, who have remained committed to making a great game and finding solutions to development challenges. However, it is not sustainable for a well-being of our team or the overall success of the game to ship it this holiday. We know this will be disappointing to many of you and all share in that sentiment. The passion and support the community has shown over the years has been incredible and inspiring. We wanted nothing more than to play our game with the community this holiday. The extra time will let us finish the critical work necessary to deliver the most ambitious Halo game ever at the quality we know our fans expect. Thank you for your support and understanding. Chris Lee, studio head of Halo Infinite. Unfortunately, this is sad news. It's probably good news overall for the quality of the game. Unfortunately, this is also a double-edged sword for them. This now leads them into the holiday season and a new system release where they will have to compete against Sony, where they will have the new Spider-Man Miles Morales, and they will not have a first-party exclusive game in order to compete against that with the launch. This may see their sales end up being hurt this holiday, but in the long term, it is best for the game and could help sales later on once it releases. Keep in mind, the starting point is not necessarily the end point. And in other Xbox news, Xbox Series X launches this November with thousands of games spanning 4 generations by Will Turtle, Xbox Wire Editor-in-Chief. So if you've been wanting to know when it's coming out, we've gotten a little closer on that information, stating that it will be this November. Today, we announced updates to Halo Infinite launch timing. Our vision at Xbox and 343 Industries has always been to deliver the most ambitious Halo game ever for our fans, while also balancing the team's well-being to do that. We will need some more time to finish the critical work necessary to launch Halo Infinite, which is just additional information which was already read through earlier. It does go into more than 50 new games planned for this year across the generations and optimized for Xbox Series X, including Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dirt 5, Gears Tactics, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Watch Dogs Legion. With smart delivery, you'll only have to buy these games once to play the best version for your console across generations. Now, don't get this confused, because there are some games that are going to prevent this, such as 2K games selling a ultimate pack for $100 where you can get the game across two systems, or for $70, which big price bump, and so far as we know the only company doing this for next gen, as well as $60 to keep it on current gen. Now, as far as we can tell, that will still be available to play on the Xbox Series X, but it will not get any of the graphical updates or other special features that may come with the $70 version for the Series X. New games developed for the Xbox Series X and launching with Xbox Game Pass include exclusives like The Medium, Scorn, Tetris Effect, Connected, and more. More than 40 popular games newly optimized to take full advantage of the Xbox Series X, such as Destiny 2, Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Madden NFL 21, and more. I need to make a correction there. As far as the 2K, it is believed that you will still be able to put the disc in, given Xbox's extreme belief in backwards compatibility. It is possible that new information could come out to change that. My apologies. That is going to be it for today's morning news. Remember to click follow if you want to get this live when I go on in the mornings. Otherwise, you can check me out at Gray Falcon on YouTube and watch it once it's been posted there, as well as follow me on Twitter at The Gray Falcon. Much appreciated for your time. Have a good one.